to me. Come on, little thing. Face the right way. Oh, good. Here we are. Hello. So, I don't know whether it showed up or not, but I'm doing a steampunk look today for my Sunday Live. And so this is kind of how sometimes I'll plan out a manicure. So I'll have like my little shapes, and there are companies and docs online that will have, you know, the nail shapes already pre-printed. But I don't know, it's just part of my process. I like to oh yeah, thank you for the like. If you're seeing this, especially if you're seeing this afterwards, when it's moved onto YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I do have a giveaway. You have to enter by the 11:59 Central tonight. Hey, how you doing? Thanks. Yes, I'm so happy to see you, Kimmy. NB. I'm I'm okay. I'm okay. Very tired, but okay. So I have run through, like, I had something in my brain. I experimented with a smush, and then I planned everything out. So I guess what I then did was I used, instead of white, I used just the lightest color in the smush on the nails that I'm going to use to smush. And then for these, those are accent nails. So I'll kind of explain what the plan is as I'm doing, because I know that my handwriting is super weird and super tiny. So, but I did try out 5 different, hey Cassie, how you doing? 5 different stamping polishes, and so I decided that I kind of prefer this one, even though it's the oldest of the lot. Hey Hester, thanks for showing up. So yeah, this probably doesn't look very impressive, but hopefully, so for my smush manis, usually what I do if I'm going to smush marble is I'll use my foggy stampers. And I have, one thing that I can't be notorious for it if I'm the only one who knows that I do it, but I always choose way too many colors to use in a smush. So I recommend maximum 4 or 5 colors, like real serious max. But I have in front of me 7 colors because I do. And this color is one of Maniology's polishes, and that's the solid on the pointer accent nail. But I'm opening it so that I can start doing the smush. And then this is a polish pickup catch I got from Leisha's Lacquer. This is called Spicy Mayo. Really sad that that's not part of their like lineup, because it's really a very cool polish. This is Taj Mahal from Linby Designs. Also think that boat has sailed as well. And this was a polish pickup too. Fairy Lit by Danny Viana. It was my first polish from that brand. Okay, and so right now I'm going to cover these 2, the smush nails. So I'll probably pull these out just so that I don't accidentally stamp on the wrong nail, because I have done that in the past. So I tend to use just a little bit of each thing, just sort of smush. And I don't want to use these 2 colors that are so similar in a row. Oh my goodness, I didn't open this far enough. Okay, here we go. The other challenge, the other reason I moved the other nails out of the way, is sometimes a bloop off the wand has like gone onto one of the good nails, or quote unquote, non-smush nails. So, okay, and I've got this kind of terracotta color in here as a bit of a darker accent. And then we've got some big chunky glitter that I'm gonna add to the smush. And I think that's everything that I included. Well, I put too much of that in there. This is like a new recipe. A smush marble is a new recipe every time. And I'm just going to let that sit there for just a second because you like it to get a little bit tacky before you put it on the nail. It sticks a little bit better. Otherwise, it just sort of slides off. So while I do this, it's a very good opportunity to grab 2 of these tiny little dragonflies. Oh, I finally got Full Steam Ahead 01. It's Hit the Bottle Steampunk plate. Actually, I think I can manage. So smush. And you see that's just a little bit heavy with the green. So I'm going to put a little bit of the terracotta. I see that's there. A little more terracotta. So I can see the colors I'm working with and kind of whoosh. That worked. That's good. A little bit more. Whoosh. Whoosh. No original problem returns. Okay, dang it. Here's a little bit of something else. Let me see if I can interrupt the green with that. I just don't want too much of any one color. All right, I've put enough junk on this nail. A lot of it evens out with what's the word? With the top coat. Whoa! Look what I did. I let it get too tacky because here's what happened then. It all came off. But fun story. You can kind of stick it whether you're using your own nails or falsies, you can kind of stick it to itself. But I'm going to use some sticky base coat so I can get this one looking a little bit better. The other thing you can do is sort of randomly, actually, I'll show you how to do this by hand, just to fix it, sort of randomly. Oh, yes, Esther, if you would like to fog out a stamper faster, because they also tend to be a little bit more dependable once they're a little foggy, fun fact. If you use those, oh shoot, I used to have a box of them, you know those little pots of embossing, like powder, like sometimes there's gold, sometimes there's like hollow or whatever. If your application method, you can use stamping application method in order to apply it. So you'll put the whole, like use a little eyeshadow brush to apply it all over the whole head of the stamper. And then pick up the stamping polish and then put it on the nail. Anyway, that whole process tends to cloud these up. So that will work to cloud it. I think I need something lighter here on this pinky nail. And I might have to put a little bit of this in here. Nope. Anyway, this is what I think I'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Let's just add a little bit of this on the edge here. I always hate it when I start messing with my smushes by hand. Unless it's like one tiny thing at the very end. Dry brush, little bit of dry brush. Okay, now I'm done. So these two get top coat and you'll see how different that looks. I'm going to put this back together. Like I said, top coat can change it a lot. So, and this is just a display, so I'm using my crappy top coat. Seche Vite that has been replaced in that bottle because I buy it in bulk. It's been replaced in that bottle for so long. I should have added more terracotta to this again. Anyway, I may end up stamping on this one because I don't like the way it looks. But this one I like. So, what I had meant to do, whoops, that's gross. It was a little bit of dried top coat that had attached to the brush, just in case you didn't see that. All right, so now I'm done. I've used the brush to kind of move things around a little bit on the nail. And here it is for now. It will get some things on it. Let me check my design. So here's my upside down plan. There was supposed to be no stamping on this. I think I might add a dragonfly, but this one has 2 tiny dragonflies like escaping either corner of the nail. So I'm going to do that now. These are the tiny dragonflies on this plate. And I see some new joiners. This is a Hit the Bottle Steampunk plate, brand new. Very excited. I got this from Polished Pickup, and I am certain that it will be hitting the retailers, you know, the stockists, very soon, or as soon as they can. So this is green, so I'm going to probably grab, well, the one I liked the most is the one that it's harder to acquire. So this is a Born Pretty polish from, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, 6 years ago. And that's just that. And I really like this color, and I can't find it anywhere. So the point is to try to get, and I'm using a clear stamper here, a knot. So what's the word? Oh, I don't have my reading glasses on. Hold on, guys. Oh, no. Oh, they're on. I've hung them off the front of my shirt. Has anybody done that? I don't know how old everybody is, but my eyes have started to go, which is weird because I'm nearsighted, and I'm always used to, so I don't know if I'm telegraphing this, but I've decided that the bottom one is the best pickup dragonfly. So now I don't neglect to ask any questions. Come on. Okay, so that was tricky, but I got him all by himself. So there's one of them. And because I'm going to have to use sticky base coat, I'm going to pick up both of my dragonflies before I do the maneuver. The maneuver sounds like we're invading a country. And the country is called nails. So anyway, I'm going to do one more. Now the question is, do I do it in, because this one's going to be multicolored dragonflies. So do I do it in just the burgundy, or do I do it in the gold? And I think, meeny, miny, mo, I'm going to steal this gold because it's that super bright yellow gold that you always get from like AliExpress companies and stuff. So I'm actually going to make a gold one. Because I think it fits within the palette that I created. This is not the palette I wanted to do, by the way. This is probably a very fall palette. Not my favorite. Nope. But, I don't know. It just felt right. All right. We've only got one good one on this one. So if I mess up, then I mess up big. I had bare hands earlier, but then I covered them completely in polish, and I had to. Oh, come on. Well, I don't want all these tiny little dots. I don't know if you can see them. So I'm going to grab another piece of tape. Holy moly. So right now I'm using 3 different packages, 3 different rolls of Scotch tape. One of them is sticky and the other 2 are not. So, and this one's been on my table for too long because it has a gozer hair in it. All right, where is it? I need to be seen. Okay. This is always tricky because if you can't see the little dots, sometimes you can't see the bits that you need to avoid. I'm there. I'm gonna say we're there. So we've got 1 burgundy and 1 gold going on the pointer finger accent nail. First I talk about maneuvers, then I accidentally say access. I really do think I'm planning something big. All right. So that was from this one. One of the things I really like about Hit the Bottles plates is that there will be elements that will share, there will be components or plate tiles or anything that share elements of design. So we've got this dragonfly key reappear multiple times on the plate, so you can really work creatively within your manicure. The only other company that I know of that does this every time and has this size plate is Uber Chic, and I do have a lot of their plates. But this is a really great thing about Hit the Bottles plates. So now that I have grabbed what I was going to grab, I keep telling you what I'm going to do and then not do it, because isn't that? I love those fish. I also love how they reproduce, but I actually, at my birthday lunch, I was explaining to my family how that particular fish reproduces, and they asked me to stop talking for 10 minutes. So, but that's how random silly facts. Anglerfishes, they are awesome, but don't ask the man to live or say anything. Oh, I wanted them to be escaping the nail. I know, at lunch, right, Esther? I'm so weird. Okay, so here, can you guys see this? I hope you can see this. So here goes the gold one. And then the red one, burgundy, whatever, cranberry, right up here. And then I show you the nail. Sorry, I'm not working on my pretty stands. These are my, I am working very hard today stands. So that's that one. I really like the gold one on there. All right. And what are we doing here? Check my notes. Says smush marble, large dragonfly, and a scroll. Okay. Large dragonfly we can do, but we need to look for the scroll first. We're probably going to use the same color because that burgundy is going to look awesome. And then, let's see, which scroll should we use? I think this is probably the most simple scroll to use, because I like this, but I need the dragonfly. So it seems a little, I mean, even if I kept it across the top, no, that's too much. Too much real estate that would take up. So, I mean, I could use the edge of this and then put the dragonfly. No, it's not a wide enough nail, or is it? Let me check the dragonfly size. I could do it, but I probably want to do it in a different color than the dragonfly. I'm going off the deep end here, because I'm gonna do something that I didn't plan to do. So I hope it looks okay. Anyway, I'm using this scroll right here. Okay, well, I'll just scrape it upside down so you can all see it. Come on. Well, see, this is why I don't, whatever. Now you can see better. Now that you can see better, I should probably show you this again. Sorry, with the YouTube lives, it is really difficult to change the aspect ratio, zoom, whatever. I don't know. But it's really difficult to change that because it goes from like 1 to 11. And that's not what I'm after. So, okay, we've got a good pickup. We're racing against the clock. And we don't always make the best maneuvers when stamping while we're racing. But I'm going to try this. Sorry for my head. No, this is dumb. I might have to double stamp something here. I thought it was good, but you see the contrast is just not there. So what do? Well, I have a number of polishes on the table in front of me, but I also have this guy. No, it goes over the green. Double stamp, double stamp. Aha! I got it. I got it. I'm going to the gold. I'm going for the gold again. Oh, yeah, I probably need to take that to clean that. You see? Forgot to clean my plate. So, and I had, you know, generally speaking, I want to do these at like 30 minutes, but last time I had just made a big mistake and it was like 34 or 37 minutes into it and I was like, oops. So this time I will stay till I'm pretty much done. And that way you get to see the whole process start to finish. Yeah, see, this is why I love these golds. And I don't really need to worry about much else besides this area of the stamp because I'm only doing the bottom. But now I have to match it, right? So I'm very difficult. Okay, this is on difficult level 4. Match it, match it, match it. Can I do it? Well, it looks pretty cool close up. I suppose if I use a mattifying top coat, it'll look even cooler. But I am ready to stamp the dragonfly now. So then we'll be halfway done, essentially. Because this is one of my swatching manis, so I don't do the thumb in one of my, like, example or training manis or, you know, something that I'm not going to wear out on the town, so to speak. And, yeah, so there's that. I'm going to get a new cotton ball. All right, and now we welcome into our world the beautiful giant key dragonfly. It is the key to the whole design. Yeah, I know. Not an original pun. But if you've ever actually stayed to the end of my video, I don't know why you'd expect much else of me. It's the puns. Always the puns. Okay. Really beautifully dark. I love how dark this is. I just need somebody to make this color. Just please, somebody make something incredibly opaque and just this exact color. Just sure cranberry or whatever. All right, let's do this. Let's go. Please be good. Are you a good stamp? I think it's a good stamp. It's a little busy. Oh, thanks, Esther. It's a little busy, but I actually do like it, and it means I am going to mattify it because sometimes the design elements show up a lot better when you mattify them, which means that I need to top coat that right now so that I can show you what it looks like matte. Hey, Maria Jose, it's great to see you. I'm still looking for a way to fit in like when I actually put on the nails, but that is not today. Actually, there's a lot of, okay. I know I said that I was going to top coat it, but this is one of the ones where I work so hard on the nail that I cannot not use my precautions. So this is like, let's just call it adult protection. I call it something different in informal company, but like this is that thing that keeps that bad thing from happening between two consenting adults and things you don't want to happen. This is hairspray, and I'm off screen. I'm holding it about 5 inches away, and what that is once that dries, I can go ahead and put top coat over it and not freak out about what happens. So, hairspray trick. Very, very good. Now, I guess you're probably wondering what we're doing. Oh, thank you so much, Cass. Cass said she loves my videos, so that's awesome. It's very nice to hear. I do work hard on them, and uh, I know. Anyway, I'm disabled, and I don't always have the most time or the most spoons, if you're familiar with spoon theory. But I do really love to do this. So, I introduced the other gold into the kind of scheme, but this gold is the one that I'm working with on the actual nail. So I'm going to grab this green, which is unlabeled. It's a hit the bottle. It's beautiful. I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to grab this. And okay, so I do, use smudge-free top coat, Maria Jose, but it does not always work. It is not foolproof. And essentially, what's the word? In my experience, hairspray is foolproof. So that's just my opinion. But I have had disasters sometimes before with smudge-free top coat. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I hope it turns out okay. All I know is that I had 3 colors, and I've done this thing, and I only want to stamp. I could stamp a couple times, scrape, I mean, and then hope. Let's hope and pray. See if that went over well. Looks like the copper is only at the very bottom, but the rest of them showed up pretty fun. Okay. And as you mentioned, Maria Jose, I am going to use smudge free for this one. But I still have to wait for it to dry after the smudge free. And I only have Maniology smudge free on my table. You hear that? I don't open this very often. Okay. Oh no! Okay. Emergency. Another hair. Now this is probably a gozer hair. And smudge free doesn't do you much good if you keep... Can I find the hair? I don't know that I can find the hair. Okay. The hair is part of the nail now. Anyway, I should probably throw this away. Alright. So I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to give it another whirl with regular top coat. And now this shaving cream. This hairspray one, though, is dry. So I'm going to put the Seche Vide on it. And I'm really cleaning this plate very well because reds are the devil to get out. All right. So we've got that going on. I'm going to move this aside. I'm going to button up the polishes I don't need anymore, so that I can get them out of my way. Get out my way. Okay. Now this one. What did I say I was doing? I said I was putting this on it. Putting gross refilled Seche Vide on it. I really do like the way this nail turned out. It's a little bit busy, but that's because of the smush marble. And does anybody remember if I top coated this one? Did I? Or did I not? Well, extra top coat doesn't hurt. Hey B, how you doing? Okie dokie. Good. I'm glad I didn't, Esther, because I'm doing it again. And now I have to decide what to do with this because I do not like the way this particular one turned out. It's just really textured. Normally, if I were just taking my time, I'd redo this nail. Not my favorite one. But let me think about the design, and I'm going to make a choice. I like symmetry, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm probably going to go with scroll work on this guy. So now I can use my favorite scroll work because it's right here. I'm going to stamp it upside down so you can all see what I'm doing. Now, am I going to use... I got to use the red. I got to use the red. It's the one that's going to show up the best. I mean, I suppose I could use the green. Actually, if I use the green, it will end cap the look color-wise. And I do like a good, like I said, I like symmetry. But I might not use this precise green. It's a good poison green or bottle green or whatever you think. Green would be lovely. Thank you for agreeing with me, Esther. But what I also have is other greens from Hit the Bottle. And I could go darker. Okay, I'm going to make a mess. I'm opening. Okay. I use one of these things for my Hit the Bottle polishes. It's like one of those clear wrap things. Okay, first I got to see if the tone even works with this. Meh. Kinda. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm going to do it. Because you only live once. And it's 31 minutes into the video. And I don't want everybody to have to listen to me going hem ha over what I'm going to do. But, I mean, you could see, oh, for heaven's sake, what I just did. I specifically was not using this one. But, you know, that is a lot of my manis. I will be like, and I think it's probably everybody. Where you're like, okay, yes, this is the plan. This is exactly what we're going to do. Everything has been decided. And then you go, wait a minute. I have a different opinion now. Now that it's in 3D on my nails or right in front of me. So I'm going to... This is the one I'm working with now, okay? And this is Emeralds Are Forever. It's one of the my very, very favorite Hit the Bottle polishes. And I have a scraper somewhere in this reality. Boom. Okay. All right. Now, I do have to get some tape involved in this relationship. Want this all gone. It doesn't matter if that's all gone, Reza, because that's below the line. It's not even going to go on the nail. Want this all gone. All gone. All gone. Okay, now I'm happy. Now, I have waited too long, so I might as well clean my plate. And that'll probably be the end. Hold on. Once I get this stamped, I'm going to put some sticky base coat. I get mine from Nevermind Apothecary. Jen is awesome. And we're just putting a little bit on. And I always do that. I say I'm putting a little bit on and then I just over... You know, I'm just so enthusiastic with everything that I do. Sometimes the enthusiasm creeps in where it might not be so welcome or helpful. Anyway. Ready to apply this. Okay. I think we're good. So, all right. So I've done top coats on these two. This is drying. Time to stamp. And what do we think? That is said at the end of one of my favorite podcasts, I think. Horror Virgin. Is it? I don't remember. I wasn't allowed, growing up Mormon, I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of different movies. And so when I saw a podcast called Horror Virgin, that was like perfect for me because I am trying to kind of bone up on my ability to take, like, you know, screen violence and screen gore. I'm really a big pussycat when it comes to, or a wimpy person. So anyway, but with those, so there's a really fun podcast if you listen to podcasts called Horror Virgin, and the later episodes are better. Like the ones with Jen are not the best. The ones with Paige are hilarious, but they review everything and they do give a full film summary. So if you don't want to know spoilers, then don't listen. But I do recommend them. And I almost told you a story about the 31 random days of Halloween when I was in 8th grade. I forgot to tell you. Somebody had requested it. I don't remember who, but remind me next time. And I have promised you, I made you a promise. I promised you that I would show you what the matte top coat looks like on this middle finger. So we're going to do that because I keep my promises. I think this is a matte top coat. Okay, I'm just going to shake it up really quick. I hope you all enjoyed this tonight. For now, I'm going to keep trying to do them every Sunday at 7. And see how that goes. This one did take me a couple of hours of prep time because I kept forgetting what I wanted to do. And, well, not forgetting, but I kept changing my mind at what I wanted to do for you. So we're going to wait a few seconds. And, of course, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. And if you're listening on Sunday the 6th, you still have a couple of hours before midnight Central Time to enter the big giveaway. And it's not matte yet, so does anybody have any questions that can pop up on my screen and I can ask you? They can be about nail polish or not, or stamping or not, whatever you want. Like, Gozer is eating. Oh, thank you so much, Cammie. Gozer is eating very loudly. I can hear it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is smacking lips city over here. It's not. I don't like those noises. Okay. I don't know if this counts as actually matte, but it does show, it does make the elements show up a little bit better. I would do another coat of matte top coat on this thing, but I do like the way it turned out. I hope you like the mani. Once I get it all finished and on my nails, I'll put a thumbnail up like I always do. At least I hope I always do. I always try to, so that you can see what it looks like on my hands. Or hand, whatever. You know what I mean. Words. I'm tired. It's the weekend. I'm allowed to be tired, I suppose. Thank you all for joining me. And I hope you can join me next week. And I can't wait to see what video I put out this week because I don't know what it's going to be yet. Too much to do. Thanks. Bye-bye, everybody.